What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're back talking about UFC 4 and things that I and you guys would like to see in it. Lots of these ideas are from me, lots of these ideas are from you guys. I haven't bothered getting screenshots. There's only one comment that you guys will see actually up on screen towards the end, and that's because I've just taken everyone's ideas and kind of smushed them together just for this list. So don't think I'm taking anyone's credit. It's just the fact that there was I didn't want to get loads of individual comments. I just wanted to smush everything together. Obviously, because of all the challenge videos that I do where we say, is it possible, and we give it a go on the game. A lot of people do see how little is available in UFC 4, and lots of the comments end up complaining, which is completely fine, and this is what this is going to be used for. If there's anything I miss out, guys, feel free to leave it in the comments. No judgment from anyone, and yeah, just let me know if there's anything that I missed that you guys would also want to see. And just one more thing before we actually jump into this list, I'd just like to say I do actually enjoy UFC 4. This is not me shitting on UFC 4. As a game, it is fun. I do enjoy it. It's definitely not the worst UFC I've played. It's definitely not the best, but it's for sure not the worst. It's definitely not the worst game I've ever played. I've played much worse games than UFC 4. So we're going to start with the obvious KO, TKO animations, such as standing TKO, ground TKO. Not everyone needs to be out cold for the fight to end. Draws, obviously, things like that. Outcomes that happen in real life, yet for some reason they've missed from the game. So, you guys know what I mean. Different KO animations, different TKO animations, same TKO, ground TKO. I think they need to abandon the thing that when you get hit on the ground after like 4 or 5 punches or after 30 seconds or whatever it is, your block just drops. I'm going to say this right now. If someone ground and pounds me, until I'm unconscious, I will be like this. I will cover up. I don't care who is landing strikes on me, whether it's Figueroa or whether it's Francis Ngannou. I'm going to be covering my face up. That makes no sense that they've implemented it so it drops. I don't know if it's to avoid people just blocking. That's what happens in MMA. People aren't just going to drop it because they go, oh no, this isn't fair. This guy's taking me down, but I'm not letting him land any shots. Let me put my hands down and let him land a few clean shots in my head. Makes no sense. It's the dumbest shit. So I appreciate this to use the head movement, but it should be optional. The block wouldn't technically break on the ground now, unless someone literally shatters your forearm, but even then you're going to cover up, or it's going to be over. You don't need to be out cold for the fight to end, in my opinion. That's one thing they need to focus on. Maybe not the standing TKO. If I could choose, it would be the ground TKO, not the standing TKO, that would be implemented into the game first. So while we're on the point of ground and KOs, obviously you guys know this one was coming, and that's elbows from the top on the ground. How they've missed that, I don't know. But we for sure need to drop some elbows, some hammer fists. Like, how are those things missing? I generally don't know. Pure laziness, in my opinion. Pure fucking laziness. I don't care what anyone says, that is just laziness. They just didn't want to put it in because they probably didn't think anyone would care. Or they just want to make money quickly. I don't know what it was. But there's also things like KO from rubber guard, KO from crucifix, the upkick KO, the double and single leg slam KO. How are those not things? Like, they're actual KO methods. How can you not have a KO method in an MMA game? Honestly, I try not to hate UFC 4, but when you list things down, it's really difficult to not be angry at it. That's pretty much it on the aspect of gameplay, in my opinion. I generally don't actually mind the stand-up. The ground game is a little bit meh, but I don't actually mind the stand-up itself. I do enjoy striking on the game. It generally is quite enjoyable. So I'm not going to shit on the gameplay too much. It's just there's just missing a lot of features. The next one is quite a big one, and that is customization. You guys know I'm a big customization guy. What we're going to do first, before I list anything off that I want to say, I'm going to read this comment that I'm going to put up on screen here real quick from Dezuza Corp. And he said, I give you a like because I don't know how you play such a bad game. EA needs to improve its stuff. Fix the ground and pound elbows and impact of shots. The TKO animations. The referee must stop the fight when the opponent does not defend himself intelligently on the ground and standing. We only have ridiculous ice-cold KOs there. And add finish the fight. Only walk-off KOs for the moment when they have to stop these crappy clothes. There we go, customization. Safety vests, spacesuits, etc., which I have mentioned on Twitter before. He said they need to take combat sports. He then goes on to say they really take combat sports fans for crap. We want content from combat sports and MMA, damn it. Wrestling, karate, BJJ, judo, etc. Not that Christmas shit. We don't want the Kumite, we want pride, like UFC Undisputed 3. The Strike Force, the WEC, old school octagon, a boxing ring, a kickboxing ring, a wrestling mat, a cage in a gymnasium, a Valtudo ring, sorry, like EA Sports MMA, and being able to choose the fucking colour of your shorts. And that is a good point, guys. That is a very good point. Despite the anger, I get the points. Like, one thing obviously I'm going to say from my list, obviously boxing gloves. How has the game put in robot hands but not boxing gloves? The game has put in things, headgear from Mortal Kombat but not boxing headgear. I'm not saying it just because I box in real life, it's just things like there are boxing shorts in the game and no boxing gloves. We need more variations of shorts, both for the cav and the fighter itself. Like he said, we need to be able to pick the white, the black, the country coloured shorts for our fighters. How would such a cool feature like that from UFC 3 not be added into UFC 4? It's something like that missing is so simple. And like you said, outfits of clothing, karate, BJJ, judo. While I wouldn't wear them, I'd still want to see them. I think that'd be a really, really cool feature. And I think that would encourage people to use their calves more, because it wouldn't be as restrictive. Everyone looks the same. You either look really crazy out there wearing coloured rainbow trousers, or you look like a karate guy, or you just look like a normal martial artist. That's it. Or a Muay Thai fighter. That is literally it. You look the same. And like you said, boxing rings, wrestling mats, things like that. You can do stand up only, but you still in the UFC octagon. You can do grappling only, but you're still in the UFC octagon. I want to see jiu-jitsu mats. I want to see wrestling mats. I don't want to just see the same cage over and over again. I think customization, the game has taken a huge hit there. They have really not cared about it, man. To add construction outfits and a gladiator outfit, I don't mind the Kumite. I disagree with him there. I don't mind the Kumite. I'm happy if they want to add that. But to add things like construction outfits, robots, Mortal Kombat stuff, yes, it looks cool. I'm not going to know. It does look cool. Man, I just want fucking boxing gloves. I just want people to have the jiu-jitsu things on. And you know, come on. Like, customization took a real hit in this game, bro. They talked about calves and how it was going to be archetypes, and yet they all look the fucking same. It's so disappointing. Really is a shame. But you guys know me, I'm a customization guy, and for me it's really sad to see. And I won't do another career mode until they add something that interests me to see my character as a boxer. Until that happens, I don't think I will care too much about the career. Customization has taken a real hit in this game. It's a real shame. But let me know your thoughts down below. Just a little rant video, I suppose. Just getting people's comments out there, and you know, everyone talks in the comments, and now we can actually have a place where we just discuss what we want to see. That's what this video was really made for, so you guys can talk in the comments amongst yourself and come up with good ideas of what you'd like to see in the game. And you know, just a shame, really, guys. That's all. That's just a shame. When you list that like this, when you think about it simply, if we narrow it down really quick, we've got standing TKO, ground TKO, both missing. Draws, missing. KO from rubber guard, crucifix, up kick, double single leg slam, all missing. You can only get a takedown from a hip toss or judo toss, whatever one it is. Elbows and hammer fist from on top, from ground and pound, from full guard, half guard, and top mount, all missing. Customization, basic gloves of boxing, basic boxing headgear that every martial artist wears to train, because there isn't an MMA headgear. You have boxing headgear. As long as it protects your head, it's headgear for your striking. Whether you call it whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, they got the wrestling one, but it's with the ginger hair, and why not just have a normal wrestling one? You know, when you list it up like that really quick, you're like, Jesus, there's a lot missing, man, and it's a shame, because I really want to enjoy UFC 4. I really want to say it's a good game, but it's hard for me right now to give it anything less than like anything more, than a 6, 7 out of 10 on a good day, and that's on a really good day. You know, there's lots of things missing, even like ranked, how they got the weight class things where you can't choose your own weight class. That is awful. That's a terrible idea. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one.